Hello, my friends. It's good to see you again. Welcome back to the channel. Let's have some fun today, shall we? Let's do it. This is Michael McIntyre, and it's a compilation of his best jokes about the Scots. Shout out to Scotland. This is the guy, Michael McIntyre is the guy who, he was one of those who, when I first reacted to him, there was quite a few people had some negative things to say about him. But it's like his, every time every video I can remember reacting to him, the view counts are just insane. And people have responded to that being like, yeah, he's super popular. Is it, I don't understand what the hate is. Is it because he's like mainstream? You know, a little too mainstream for some people? Is it because you think he's fake? Is it because maybe he seems a bit upper class? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. So I need a firm, definitive answer in the comments below if you have time to chime in about that. Maybe you can start some arguments amongst yourselves over what it is about Michael McIntyre that pisses some people off. But every time I've reacted to him, I've thought he was funny. Who was it that made that it was a joke about how he's... Oh, I think it was Stuart Lee, how he's made a joke about how he's an observational comedian. I mean, a lot of them are. Anyway, Michael McIntyre's got his own channel, too, if you want to check that out. I'll leave that in a link below this video for you guys, if you want to check it out. And yeah, every time I say it, the houses are packed. So he must be doing something right, you know? He's making people laugh. Maybe not everybody, but he's making people laugh. Anyway, I could go on and on about this dude. But I want to find out what he's got to say about Scotland. Let's check it out. Remember to like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want. And here we go.
So just by way of applause, who is actually Scottish? I don't think, seriously, there is anyone more patriotic in the world than the Scots.
Is it because he's got a baby face? Is that what it is? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
You are tremendously patriotic. Would you agree with that?
I would agree with that, yeah.
Nobody loves Scotland like you, really. It's unbelievable. I love the way that you take things that aren't Scottish and make them Scottish. Like the egg, for example. Now, we all know what eggs are. Some of you may have had eggs today. I had eggs this morning. You've taken the egg, you've put a bit of breadcrumbs on it. That's a Scotch egg. That's our egg, eh? You don't need your English boiled eggs. You've got egg and bread and a handy testicle-shaped snack, eh? What's that you got there? Tape? Put some tartan packaging on that tape. That's Scotch tape. That's our tape. That's the best tape. None of your cello bullshit tape, eh?
I've got that tape laying right over there somewhere.
Every morning I wake up. My Braveheart alarm clock. Freedom! That's me up there. A couple of Scotch eggs, juggle them for a bit. Play some hopscotch, why not? Dip them in butterscotch, read the Scotsman. Have a glass of scotch, get on the Flying Scotsman, head down to London, tell them all to piss off. Yeah. Have a couple of Scotch eggs. Bit more butterscotch, maybe chat up a Scottish widow on the train. Break into the Royal Bank of Scotland, steal some Scottish money. And after a thorough investigation from Scotland Yard, get off scot-free. Can you imagine a better day?
That was actually pretty clever. You gotta admit, that was pretty clever.
They've got their own money in Scotland. It's still the pound, but they've got their own money. We don't need your English bastard pounds. We're our own country, we'll have our own bloody money. In Wales, they don't give a shit. They take what they're given. They're not really that bothered. You don't go to Wales. Have you got a Tom Jones 20? They're not interested.
Damn, Wales catching strays again.
Would you like your own currency? Yeah, it's complicated mathematically. Let's just have yours with our photos. I think that's the best way. I've always wondered if there's business news in Scotland. Do they go, no, the business news, it's £1 to the pound. That's a pretty good rate, that, eh? You ever tried to use Scottish money in England? There's nothing more tense in life. When you're standing in the queue in the supermarket and you look into your wallet, £10 Royal Bank of... Oh, shit. That's normal. Hello. Hello. Beep, beep. 7.20. Here is £10 sterling. They look at it like you've just handed them a dead baby. Luckily, a Scottish person always appears at this moment. I don't know where they come from. It's like they're hiding behind the fruit, just waiting. Excuse me, I think there's a problem with the money. Excuse me, pal, I'm not buying anything, I just got to sort this out. There's a problem here. And then they use this sentence that you only ever hear at this one moment in time. It's like it's been created, invented, only for when you're using Scottish money in England. I think you'll find, pal, that's legal tender. Where does this come from?
What? I know what he said, legal tender, but fucking... Why did he say it like... He said it like an American game show host. Like it was The Price is Right or some shit. That is legal tender! Ladies and gentlemen, they just packed up the legal tender. I don't fucking know. I'm trying to think of something funny, but I'm failing miserably. So let's just continue.
That there was a gentleman who had to be moved because he couldn't fit into his seat. Now, I said, oh, can you point him out? And they said, oh, you'll see him. Now, I believe your name is Gregor Edmonds, is that right? And you're like the strongest man in history. Would that be correct?
Not quite, no.
Not quite? There's God, then there's me. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Gregor Edmonds! Be honest with me, how many shredded wheat do you eat a day? No, I'm disappointed you're not in your big Highland Games gear, because I would expect you to be permanently in it. I love the kilt. Is anybody actually in a kilt tonight? It's not a special occasion, I understand that. It's not a special occasion, but I do love it. I don't really know how it was invented. I've got a sort of theory on this. I think it's basically been created to be as opposite to English people as possible. I think at some stage during history, Scottish people got together and said, all right, today we're going to design the Scot, all right? Now, the theory on this is
Stop! Today we're going to design a Scottish person. No.
People as possible. I think at some stage during history, Scottish people got together and said, all right, today we're going to design the Scot, all right? Now, the theory on this is we're going to have him as opposite to English people as is humanly possible. Right, now, I've been down there, it's not pretty. They're wearing trousers. So we're going to open with a skirt. Modelling it here is Scott. You all right, Scott? I'm all right. But you've got me in a skirt. I'm not happy about that yet. You've got to hear me out, all right? They have plain black trousers down there, all right? So we're going to go with the multicoloured skirt. In fact, every family a different colour. You all right? I'm prepared to listen. Fine. They've got little black socks. We're going to go with the long white hockey sock. How are you feeling? I'm feeling peculiar, if I'm honest with you. Now, unfortunately, I've been down there and they're all in underpants. So, according to the rules, there can be no pants, Scott. Are you out of your bloody mind, eh? You've got me standing here in hockey socks and a skirt with my balls hanging out. You sure you thought this through? I've done...
Hey, for all the Scots watching this right now, and I want an honest opinion. How would you rate his accent? Now, I know there's several different Scottish accents out there, but how would you rate the one that he's doing right now? I gotta say, like, this, you know, and trust me, I'm not an expert at anything, but I would dare to say that it seems a little off. You know? And in my opinion, if it's a little off, you only do it for 5 seconds, not 5 minutes. Because then you start upsetting people. I don't know. What do you think? Yes? No? Maybe? What? People, the lovely people of Scotland. I need a... see, I only did one word. Because I'm so scared to do it. Honest opinion, scale of 1 to 10. What would you rate his accent? Put it in the comments below.
Scott.
Please.
Are you out of your bloody mind, eh? You've got me standing here in hockey socks and a skirt with my balls hanging out. You sure you thought this through? I've done my best. What about pockets? Can I have pockets? I mean, I've got to put my money. I mean, I've got good Scottish money. It's very strong right now, the currency. It's £1 to the pound. Where am I going to put it? Can I have pockets? No, I'm sorry, we can't have pockets. English people have pockets. It's not acceptable to have pockets. So what am I going to do? Just carry it around? No. We're going to have a bag. A bag? Are you out of your mind? I'm already in hockey socks with the balls hanging out and multicoloured skirts. Now you want me walking around with a handbag? It's not on. It's not going to be a handbag. It better not be. Because that's girly. It's not girly. We've done everything we can to masculinise the bag. It's going to be a cock bag. You see it? You want me walking around in long white hockey socks with my balls hanging out, with a multicoloured skirt and a cock bag? It's still girly. It's still girly to have a bag. I don't care. We've done our absolute utmost to address the situation, and it's going to be hairy. It's a hairy cock bag. You're right with that? I suppose I'm all right with that, but what if people take the piss? I've thought of that too. You're going to have a knife in your sock, all right?
Oh. Just in case anybody makes fun of you. I don't know. I think the kilt's pretty cool. Honestly. They're like... To me, they're the same as like... the shit that the Greeks and Romans wear, except made of... except they plaid, you know? Anyway, I don't know. There are some differences, but I don't know. The mechanics of them are still kind of the same, right? I don't know. But yeah, give me people of Scotland, give me an honest opinion of how you would rate his accent there. I felt like it was a little off to me, but then again, you know, I've never been there, so I've never been. So I don't know. I'm going by like Kevin Bridges' accent, you know. His is so good that like 10% of the time I have a hard time understanding what he's saying, because I don't have the ears for that. So lend me your ears, Scotland. Let me know what you think, and tell me why some people hate this guy. I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Could be anything. My guess is as good as anybody else's who's not from over there. All right. Well, that was enjoyable, and I will see you guys again soon. Like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want, and have a lovely day. Take care.